LDBC, this is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, folks, I initially put up a video of this fight, and then, I took it down and I watched the fight again. I watched it again. And the second time I watched the fight to me, I thought it was close anyway. Because one of the judges had the fight, like, having Felice winning every round. And that ain't true. This was a close fight. And this fight could have went either way. I picked Alexa Grasso to win the fight. I say Felice won a very close fight. I say Felice won this fight. It was definitely close. And I think round 3 was a determining round. I just thought Alexa Grasso was not Alexa Grasso. Okay? I mean, she didn't fight the way she normally fights. And maybe that's credit to Felice Herrig. Felice Herrig fought a smart fight. Felice Herrig was actually doing the counterpunching in this fight, while Alexa Grasso was eating right hands. But I did tell y'all in my keys to victory for Alexa Grasso, I said that she's a sucker for a right hand. I said it. You can go back and watch the video. I said it. And I said that she would have to be really prepared for that right hand, okay? I said that she would have to be prepared for that right hand, and that Alexa can't telegraph or throw any lazy jabs at Felice Herrig. Because if Felice Herrig feint to the body and throw an overhand right hand, Alexa Grasso would get caught. And that's exactly what Felice Herrig did. She feinted to the body, and she caught Alexa Grasso with a couple of overhand rights. And I was shocked that Alexa didn't make these adjustments. She didn't make the adjustments. I thought Felice Herrig, at times, she kind of stood back and she kind of waited on Alexa to move, which I thought was kind of, like, really? But it worked. It worked. So Alexa was being patient. And what was Felice doing? Felice was playing cat and mouse. Felice was backing up a little bit. She'll back up. Alexa would come in, and then Felice would catch her with a good shot, and then Felice would move. And Felice had better foot movement. I mean, she was moving a lot more than Alexa was. Okay, she was. The folks, that's just how it is. Okay? And then when Felice started pressing attack, she got up in Alexa's damn chest. And when she got on Alexa's chest, she smothered Alexa's offense, so Alexa really couldn't do much. But I think, though, some of the commentators were saying that Felice, just kind of bited Alexa on the ground, and that ain't what I saw. Because Alexa did a good job, when she got to the ground. Alexa got back up to her feet when she was on her back. So Alexa did some things. She did some things right in this fight. And you can tell that this girl's special. She's still special. I called it wrong, and I'm going to eat this crow. I thought the fight was real close, though. Honestly, the second time I watched, this fight was close. And this fight could have went either way. It really could have. And Alexa was shocked she didn't win. I'm like, well, I still think you lost. I'm an Alexa Grasso fan, but I think you lost. I think Felice came in with a better game plan. I think Felice really just took this, and Felice said, excuse my language, PG-13 channel, she said, F it. She said, F it. And Felice just went for broke. Felice went for broke. I mean, then when Felice started really pressing attack and started putting them hands, Alexa Grasso couldn't do nothing about it. But when Alexa Grasso let her hands go, when she really let her hands go, Felice Herrig couldn't do anything about it. And I'm like, okay, Alexa, all you got to do is just keep doing that. Just keep letting your hands go, just like you were doing. But it's almost like she didn't. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, she had to fight. She had this fight won, but she stopped letting her hands go. Because Felice Herrig was having a hard time trying to counter this girl. She was having a real hard time trying to counter her. And Felice, she is crude, man. See, one thing I got to give Felice credit for. Felice, her striking is very, very crude. It's not as technical, but see, it's crude. And it's so crude that it's kind of hard to predict. And she threw these punches from very odd angles, and Alexa Grasso, she missed it. Especially Felice Herrig's right hand. She missed it. She could not check that right hand. And, Felice Herrig had a lot of success. Felice Herrig landed some clean, effective punches, man. She was landing them. And Alexa was trying to block some of them. Like, sometimes, in the past when Alexa fought, she would just take a step back instead of trying to block these punches. And then Felice with the head feint to the body and catching Alexa with these overhand rights. Man, look, it was an open season on that. But Alexa Grasso, yeah, she got some things to work on, but I still think that in 12 months, I think that this woman can be the bantamweight, she can be the strawweight champion. I think she can. She's got skill set. She just thought that she did enough to win it. And that was my opinion. I felt like Alexa wasn't really fighting. You know, she was there, and I think that she was trying to, actually just score points. I think she was trying to score. And I think that's how she was fighting. Where Felice, you know what? Felice was like, okay, I ain't got nothing to lose. I might as well go ahead and just, I need to go ahead and put some punches together. And that's what Felice did. Felice was putting combinations together. Felice was getting a few takedowns. I mean, Felice just said, no, I can't let this go. And Felice, she fought with everything she had. Okay? And she fought, I thought, a better fight. I thought she fought a smarter fight. I thought she fought a more tactical fight. I thought she got in Alexa's ass when she needed to. And I think she played the distance game with Alexa and made Alexa come to her when she needed to. This is what I saw the second time I saw the fight. The first time I was like, oh man, But when I watched it again, it actually was a closer fight than the judges had it. And I should know better because I break these fights down. And even if you would have said it was a draw, I wouldn't have argued with you, but I still would have said, but I still think Felice won this fight. This is a clear win for Felice Herrig. This is a loss for Alexa Grasso. Okay, where does Grasso go from here? Well, you know what? I think she go back. She go back to the drawing board. She really work on being more offensive. That's what she need to do. She need to work on being more offensive. She need to work on keeping a jab in Felice Herrig's face. It's like in both of the fights with Angela Hill and Alexa Grasso, they just, for some reason, man, they didn't want to work that jab. And, Alexa, she had her hands, I don't know, man. It's like, why was her hands, like, just so close to her face? Like, I'm sitting there like, that's kind of odd because I've never seen her do that. Like, she was doing some things I ain't seen her do, man. So, I don't know, man. Maybe, I don't know, maybe her team thought that this strategy would work for Felice Herrig. I don't know. But, Alexa, and she got to let that offense go. She got to let them hands go because her hands are her lethal weapon. But, shout out to Felice Herrig, man. Shout out to Felice Herrig. This is a victory. Felice Herrig won. And, guys, folks, that's just how it is. That's just the way that is. And keep your head up, Alexa Grasso, because guess what? You go back to the drawing board, and it only gets better for him. From here, this is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. Subscribe.